Alright, hey guys, Coach Kayla here, and today I want to talk to you about this idea of if you want to change your response, your physical response to your training, then first you have to train and change your mind. So what do I mean by this? Okay, oftentimes what happens is I get athletes who are frustrated with maybe the fact that their body isn't fully responding to their training. But what I mean by fully responding is it just doesn't feel right. They are technically responding to the data, but things don't feel right. Maybe they are going up and down with their training, where one day they have a great day and the next day they don't, and they come to me and usually say, my biking isn't going as well as I would like. Let's bike more. Or running just feels sloppy right now, so let's run more. Maybe we should run more. And here's the thing. Yes, you probably do need to bike or run more. However, you cannot do that until you get your mind on board. And what do I mean by this? Basically, if you do not have your mind ready to be able to go all in, and that means being able to notice when you have a negative response to training, being able to remove outside stresses from your training, being able to stay focused, being able to stay present, being able to enjoy the journey and love what you're doing, if you are not there, then by adding in additional training, all you're going to do is add stress to your body that is going to frustrate you. It is probably going to make, you're going to have to continue to have the same cycle where you don't totally respond. Maybe you have a great day, then maybe you have a horrible day, and then you have a good day, and then you have a medium day, and you just continually feel a little bit sloppy. And that's what's going to happen. If you do not change your mind and decide to go all in from a mindset standpoint, your body will never respond. And I know this from my own self. I can tell you from personal experience that it was not until I chose to get my mind 100% right and 100% believe in what I was doing and being able to put aside all outside stresses and then to stay focused and present on my goals, on the structure of the training that I'm doing, it was not till then that I was able to up my volume, up my frequency, up my intensity, and see a response that I was looking for, a physiological response that I was looking for. And why is this? It is because our body can only do so much. Our brain really controls everything that we do. And our brain acts as a filter. And it acts as this filter that looks for the things that we are telling it. So if we're continually telling ourselves that we suck at something, guess what? We're going to suck at it. Why? Because your brain is looking for that. It is looking for reasons to suck at something. If we continually tell ourselves that our running is not going well, we feel sloppy, we are not strong enough, we're not ready, that our sessions are going to suck, or this looks too hard, I can't do it, then your brain is going to find reasons for it, and guess what? Your sessions are going to be that way. And so until you can get your brain 100% on board, then it's going to continue to be this cyclical cycle. So whenever I have athletes come to me asking to up their training, I first always ask them, what's going on in life? How are you feeling? Where's your mindset? Do you have outside stresses that you're bringing into your training? What is your talk? What is your mind talk? What is your self-talk? When you go into a training session, when you see a session on Training Peaks, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? And if it is a negative statement and it is negative thoughts and they are struggling to put aside the outside world, then they are probably not ready to up their training, and we have to focus on the mind first. So how do you do this? One of the main things that you need to ask yourself is, how do I want to feel as an athlete? What do I want out of it? Not physically, not tangibly, but what do I want internally? Do you want to feel strong? Do you want to feel validated? Do you want to feel powerful? Do you want to feel excited, motivated? Do you want to feel like you're always learning? What do you want to feel as an athlete? And then you say, okay, this is how I want to feel, so how do I shift my day? How do I shift my life? How do I shift my thought process so that I continually feel this way? And what does that look like? And that takes some time. It takes practice. That's a very important question that you have to ask yourself. So the second thing is really focusing on changing your self-talk from negative to positive. And I know this sounds cliche, but it is so true. If you go into a session telling yourself, this is going to suck, there's no way I can hit those paces, you're not going to hit them. Maybe you'll hit every few of them, but it's not going to feel the way you want. It's going to feel like work, and it's going to feel like a challenge, because your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and imaginary. And so when you tell it that you can't hit those paces, you're not going to hit them because your brain already believes that it will not hit them. You have to change that. And that takes a really conscious, dedicated choice to change it. That's you. You controlling your brain and you making the decision, I am not going to let this negative talk win. I am not going to look at a training session and tell myself I can't do it. I am going to look at a training session and be excited about the chance to grow. I am going to look at a training session and say, I am excited to push myself. I am going to look at a training session and tell myself I can do this. The more you do that, the more your brain is going to believe it, and it will already believe that it's done it, and so it'll make it easier to do it. The next piece that I really believe in is making small changes and making these daily habits. And that comes little things. That is really important. Focusing on little things within your training and your life that create positive impact for you. Maybe that means treating yourself to something on a regular basis if something goes really well. Maybe that means journaling every morning. Maybe that means getting up an extra half hour early so you can sit in quiet and be prepared for the day. But small daily changes, daily habits that you can check off on a regular basis that give you action towards your goals. What that does for you is that keeps you in a positive frame of mind, showing you that you're moving forward. Progress is something that we all look for, and that's really beneficial. And the last one that I really believe in, and it just totally seems like it doesn't make sense, but gratitude. The power of gratitude on our journey in anything that we do is one of the best ways to change your response to what it is that you're doing. Because once again, our brain is a filter. It looks for the things that we're telling it. And so if we are telling it positive, thankful, grateful things on a regular basis, it is going to look for those in our training, in our work, in our relationships, and in our life. Gratitude keeps us focused. Gratitude keeps us present. Gratitude gives us energy within ourselves to then find that energy outside. So these are some of the ways that you can really, really change your response to training. And guys, 100% it comes from the mind first. It does not come from upping your training. That is something that needs to happen, yes. But you cannot up your training and get the response that you want until you get your brain on board for it. And that is your choice. Your choice to be dedicated to some of these pieces that I just mentioned. Your choice to go all in. Your choice to not listen to the negative pieces in your brain and to be the CEO of your brain. 100% your choice. And that's what's so awesome about it. Because you are the one that gets to be in control. So again, next time you're wondering why things are not going well, take a look at how you are responding from a mindset side of things and see how can you shift in order to be the best that you want, to optimize the performance you're looking for, and to reach that next level. I hope you guys find these tips helpful, and I look forward to hearing how they work for you. Everybody have a wonderful day.